Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. This is AMTV. First comes the attack against the Second Amendment, the scapegoating of these events at Sandy Hook, the crazed, psychopath, insane killers like Adam Lanza, Jared Loughner in Tucson with Gabriel Giffords, her attempted assassination, the MK Ultra PSYOP movie theater killing in Aurora, Colorado with James Holmes. After they confiscate, form national registries, take away your guns, disarm American civilians, indict the LAPD and police departments across the country, and federalize our police force and federalize any of those bodies with guns or weapons or the ability or right to either physically defend themselves or teach others to defend themselves. People like Chris Kyle, leaders within the liberty movement. Then comes the attack on the freedom of speech. Remember, the Second Amendment is protected. Our right to bear arms and to form well-regulated militias in this country is protected and protects the First Amendment, our right to the freedom of speech. This is via the Whitehouse blog. This was sent to me on Facebook via a few of our subscribers. This was published a few days ago on February 5th. This is at the whitehouse.gov. I will put a link to this in the description box. Please read it. The United States and the White House is working to counter online radicalization to violence in the United States. Violent extremist groups like Al-Qaeda and its affiliates and adherents, violent supremacist groups, and violent sovereign citizens are leveraging online tools and resources to propagate messages of violence and division. What is a violent sovereign citizen? This is like the language that we have and we were seeing in the NDAA, the National Defense Authorization Act. An enemy combatant, a violent domestic citizen, sovereign citizen. This is an attack on freedom of speech. Again, who decides what can be said and what language can be used online? Does that mean any opposing dissent to the administration in power or the White House or Democrats or Republicans for that matter is an enemy combatant? Does that mean anybody with a dissenting political opinion, religious belief, etc., maybe sexual orientation is an enemy combatant or a violent sovereign citizen in the eyes of President Barack Obama? You see, this is what it's about, folks. It's about taking away your guns and then stomping out the freedom of speech so Obama can punish and blacklist and indefinitely detain through his executive orders, the National Defense Authorization Act, his political opposition. This is exactly what we've seen with tyrants and dictators in history before the President of the United States, President Barack Obama. Now, they're not going to outline this on a silver platter to you exactly. Obama's not going to tell the public on TV, hey, I'm the new Hitler. I'm going to take away all your freedom. I'm going to stomp out my political opposition and send you to FEMA camps. He's not going to tell you that. He's going to tell you that he's about freedom. He's going to tell you that he's about America and that he is a patriot at the same time while he's imprisoning you and he is forcing through by his actions, by his orders, these executive orders. Again, actions speak louder than words. Pay attention to what he's doing, what the White House is doing, not what they are saying. So it goes on to talk about online radicalism. And so they're forming a coalition group, a new interagency working group to fight this, aka censorship, shut down websites, shut down freedom of speech, shut down political dissidents. They're going to raise awareness through existing initiatives, Homeland Security, etc. So please read this. Please get this out. We are under attack. We've always been under attack by this administration. This president hates America. He hates freedom. He is against this country, and this is a hijacking. You better believe it, America. You better believe this is a hijacking of the United States and the country that we love. Get this message out to everybody you can, and please help us protect the Second Amendment. Help us protect against Obama's attack against our freedom, and this blatant attack, not just on guns and our right to self-defense, but also on our freedom to speak our minds and to be what America America and what's made it so great, the fact that we can have political dissidents and that we can have political controversy and we can have our freedom of choice for religion and speech and everything else. Please help us fight this tyranny. I'm Christopher Green. Share this everywhere, hard-hitting and in your face.